Hello students, welcome to Standard 10, subject Mathematics, Chapter 6, Triangles. This is lecture number 2. In the first lecture, we have seen the definitions of similar figures, and exercise 6.1 we have seen to better understand it. Now we have similarity of triangles. Similarity of figures we have seen in overall. Here we will see similarity of triangles. This chapter is triangles, so we will talk about this triangles and in that particularly about similarity of two triangles. So as we know the definition of similar figures, the two conditions were there for two polygons to be similar. The first was that corresponding angles are equal and their corresponding sides are in proportion. So we can take that part here for the triangle also. For being two triangles similar, that is similarity of triangles, the two triangles are similar if the same condition here, their corresponding angles are equal, first condition, and second condition, their corresponding sides are in the same ratio or proportion. If this two happens in the two triangles, then their two triangles are called similar. First condition, their corresponding angles are equal. Second condition, their corresponding sides are in proportion. Now based on this, we have the basic proportionality theorem. This is also known as Thales theorem because this theorem was given by Thales, mathematician. So Thales theorem or basic proportional theorem, in the exam it's very often asked that state means give the statement of basic proportionality theorem or Thales theorem and prove it. Of 4 marks question it is asked in the exam. So very important question it is for exam purpose also. So it's necessary to write and learn very well and prepare this theorem as given here and proved here. So it is 1 mark the statement will ask. If it is asked that basic proportionality theorem state and prove. So statement, that is this statement, will carry 1 mark. You have to write this statement for 1 mark to get 1 mark. And rest of the part will be of 3 marks. In that also data and to prove. And this figure will be of 1 mark and remaining proof will be of 2 marks. So this way 1 mark will be for the statement, 1 mark will be for the data and to prove and this figure, and the remaining all the proof will be of 2 marks. This all the proof will be of 2 marks. So total 4 marks to get. Everything we have to understand well and we have to learn it and we have to write it. So the statement is theorem 6.1, it is in the textbook. Basic proportionality theorem, Thales theorem statement is if a line is drawn parallel to one side of triangle, you know that triangle have 3 sides, and if you are drawing a line which is parallel to one side to intersect the other 2 sides, the line which you are drawing, it is parallel to one side and intersecting the other 2 sides in 2 distinct points. Then the other 2 sides which are divided by the line, they will be divided in the same ratio. That we want to prove here. So this statement we have shown in the figure here, and it is the triangle ABC given. Here the line DE is parallel to BC drawn. Like the line is drawn parallel to one side, so line DE is parallel to BC of one side of the triangle. ABC is drawn, and this DE line intersecting the other 2 sides in 2 distinct points D and E. To intersect the 2 other sides in the distinct points D and E. Right? So what happens? The other 2 sides, these AB and AC are other 2 sides which is not parallel. So these AB and D are divided by these 2 points. Divided means this AB is divided by D point as AD and DB, and AC is divided by this point E as AE and EC. So these two parts means of the two sides are divided in same ratio, that is AD upon DB is equals to AE upon EC, same ratio divided. So in data, in this triangle form which is we have drawn for this statement, from this figure we will write the data, means the given things in this triangle ABC concerned. So triangle ABC is given, line BE parallel to BC drawn, line DE intersect AD at D point, and line DE intersect the AC at intersection AC at E point. So all the symbolical way we have done, triangle ABC is given, line DE parallel BC is given, is given in the statement, and this line D intersecting AB at D point, and D the same line intersecting AC at E point. This is the data all. To prove what you want to prove here, that by these DE, the sides are which are divided, AB and AC divided in the same ratio. So the divided AB is divided in two parts, AB and DB. So the ratio is AD upon DB, and line side AC is divided by E into ratio, that is AE upon EC, A upon EC. Both the ratio are same, the same ratio that we want to prove. That is AD upon DB equals to A upon EC we want to prove. So this is the data, this is the to prove we want to prove here, and this is the figure. Now to prove this, we have the proof here all. To prove this, what we have to do first, let's join B and CD. This is by broken line we have shown. We have joined BE and CD. These two we have to join first, and then draw DM perpendicular on AC and EN perpendicular on AB. DM is perpendicular on AC drawn, on AC it is perpendicular making 90 degree drawn, and EN from E to this side, EN on AB perpendicular drawn. So DM is perpendicular on AC and EN perpendicular on AB, these two drawn. Now to prove this theorem, we will use the concept of 9th standard, the earlier classes, area of triangle is equals to half into base into altitude. This So that is used here now. Area of triangle equals half into base into altitude. This well. So what will be the area of triangle ADE? This is the notation to write about area of triangle ADE. In 9th standard we have seen the area of triangle ADE can be denoted this way. AR means area, ADE means triangle ADE. Area of triangle ADE. You can see in the figure ADE, this triangle, and its area is equals to half. Its base is, if you consider AD, on that altitude is EN. So half AD is base and EN is on that altitude. So area of triangle AD is equal to half, base is AD, on that altitude is EN. And area of triangle BDE, if you talk about the triangle BDE, this triangle, on this triangle also, what is altitude EN you can consider. If you extend this BD on A side, so this EN will be considered the altitude on the base BE. So base is BD and altitude is EN. So that is triangle, area of triangle BDE is equal to half, base is BD, and into altitude on that we consider EN, because it is the extended part on that EN will be the perpendicular, will be the altitude. So this way area of triangle BD is equal to half base into altitude, that way half base is BD and on that altitude is EN. So these two results we have. Therefore by these two we take the ratio of these two areas. Area of triangle AD up and area of triangle BD down. The ratio I have taken of these two. Equals to the right side also, the ratio will be half AD into EN upon half DB into EN. We can write. Now what happens? This upper half and lower half will be cancelled. This upper EN and EN will be cancelled. We So what is remaining on the above that AD and down that DB? So AD upon DB is remaining. Say this as result 1. So what you have in result 1? Area of triangle AD upon area of triangle BD equals, finally we have AD upon DB as result 1. Similarly, we take the area of triangle AD once again, but this time area is taken as half base into altitude. Similar, the formula will similar, but if you consider this altitude dm, so this dm altitude is on the base AE. For triangle AD is area, half base if I consider as AE, so on that altitude corresponding altitude is dm. So that way also we can go. So area of triangle ADE equals to half base is AE and on that altitude is dm. So AE into dm. In dm altitude side we have to consider. So base into corresponding altitude is dm. AE is base and its corresponding altitude is dm for the triangle AD's area. So half A into dm. And next triangle we will take triangle DEC area. DEC. For this triangle's area, again dm is altitude, can be considered for EC. If we extend CE on A side, CE extend this way. So dm is considered that it is altitude on the base CE. So for triangle DEC, base is CE and altitude is dm. So that is area of triangle DEC, half base into altitude, that is half base is EC and on that corresponding altitude is dm. Again the similar way we take the ratio of these two results. So area of ADE triangle upon area of triangle DEC equals to, the right side portion we have written half A into dm up and half EC into dm down. Here also similar way, half up and down cancel, dm is cancel up and down. So what is remaining? A up and down EC. So what is overall the result? We have area of triangle D upon area of triangle DEC equals to AE upon EC, result 2. Right? Now we have result 1 and result 2. What is there similar that you see? The upside here area of triangle AD and area of triangle AD is same. Down here area of triangle BD, area of triangle DEC. Now we will think about these two triangles, triangle BD and triangle DEC. You see here, triangle BDE, triangle BDE, this triangle, and next triangle BEC. These two triangles you see carefully. Triangle BDE, this triangle, triangle BDE, and next triangle is DEC. Next triangle is this. These two triangles you see carefully. What happens here? We have noted here about that. Note that triangle BDE and triangle DEC have the same base D. D same, both are on the same base D, and this base D and these two triangles are lying between the DE and BC, and DE and BC are parallel given. So say they have same base DE and between the same parallels DE and BC. That is BC parallel DE. Between that, these two triangles are between the two parallel lines and have same base. Same base and between two parallels. Same base and between the same parallels. These two triangles. If in line standard we have seen, if two triangles have same base like here and between the same parallels, they have the same area. So that's why triangle BD and DEC, because they are on the same base DE they have, and they are between the same parallels DE and BC, that is BC parallel DE. Therefore, area of triangle BDE, this triangle, is equals to area of triangle DEC. Both the area of these two triangles will be equal because they have same base and same parallel between the same parallels. and this is the 9th standard result. So this is area of triangle BD equals to area of triangle DEC. We can write this is result number 3. From this result number 3, we can conclude here in 1 and 2 that this area of BDE down there and this area here down there in result 2 is area of DEC are equal. If these two areas are equal, down areas and upper areas are of the same triangle are area of AD, area of BD. So from result 3, we can conclude that this left part of result 1 and left part of result 2 are equal, totally equal. Because upper triangle and upper triangle are same triangles, their area is equal. And down also the two different triangles BD and DEC have same area that we have put in 3. So from 1, 2 and 3, the left side are equal. If the left sides are equal, we can show the right side as also equal. So in result 1, the right side is AD upon DB and result 2, the right side is AE upon EC. We can show them equal. And here we have used from result 1, 2 and 3 all. So from 1, 2 and 3 we have AD upon DB equals to AE upon EC. This way the theorem is proved. This way we have to write it in a very simple way and you have to understand it. You practice it 4 or 5 times, you write it down and prepare this theorem because for exam purpose, exam point of view, it is very important theorem. Very often it is asked of 4 marks. And as I told you, the statement compulsory you learn it and write it. Of 1 mark it will be data write this way and to prove you write this way and the figure you draw this way. It will carry 1 mark, 1 more mark, 1 and 1, 2. And the remaining 2 marks will be from the proof. And very clearly we have to give with the reason everything we have to write in the proof. So you will get 4 out of 4. Thank you.